Well, darn dang doing it. I thought for sure. Oh, I do have that. Okay. That is a split screen. I'll be darned. All right. Why don't I just do this from now on? I don't know why I'm using all that other stuff. Had a little snafu on the last one. So let's see what we get here. I think we have a mic. Yes, we have a mic. Okay. Should do good. All right. We're going to start all over from what we were doing last time. I just wanted to make a short video to let you guys see a few things that I'm doing over here. Sorry for the hair. My God. Didn't even look at myself before I came out here. So let me go share this. I think I can. Can I? That's a good question. They don't make it very easy to share it from the... says I don't have access to that feature. Manage. Let's see. That's weird. Yeah, it doesn't let me touch it. All right, let me head over and grab a link for Facebook real quick. Tried to do this earlier. Things didn't go my way, so we're going to have to get back on that. All right, should have a feed going out somewhere. Got it live now. Okay, cool. I'm going to get rid of this one. No, that's for next week. Let me double check. All right, look at that. Right on time, too. So I'm going to take this, move it over here. Okay, we'll do this. That should get us where we need to go. All right, I'll post that. I'm not going to boost it. Okay, we should be good. There we go. So what do we want to do here today? I'm going to do a desktop share. Oh, that's out there. And I'm going to grab an entire screen here. Let's see. I'm going to move that window over. And we'll use this one. All right, look at that. Now we can actually do something right. I'm going to hide that and open up my browser next. And we're going to head over to my Fresh Store. And what that is a product that I purchased years ago. What the Fresh Store app allows you to do, and this is the dashboard, is to build e-com stores as basically curated content from affiliate stores such as Amazon, eBay, Etsy, AliExpress, Walmart, things of that nature. So what I'm going to show you today is how I use the RSS feeds for the stores to actually create automations that then post over on Facebook. So let's go to the final product first so I can show you what it is we're going to actually create here. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to head over to the Best Little Storehouse on Facebook. It's at Best Little Storehouse if you want to go find it. You'll find here we have posts going out. There, I need to unfeature some of these. There's a lot of featured images here I need to just lose. They don't need to be here. Oh, that's in the Meta Business Suite. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that now. I'm not in the Best Little Storehouse mode, so let me click over here. Okay, so basically what's happening, this one was just published 45 minutes ago, and it was one that I was trying to do during an earlier broadcast that didn't go as planned, so I'm just going to delete this one for right now. Well, actually, I should reload it because it's a good possibility that that post does have an image now. Let's see if it does. Yep. Okay, cool. So what happens here, and I'll kind of give you the rundown, is the store itself is, like I said, it's a product store. So if I go to the home page for each individual storefront that I have, in this case, this is the Best Little Storehouse art outlet. Now, I also have other outlets that I've built under the same store brand. So I have 5 outlets. One is Jenna's Christian store under Best Little Storehouse. I have an ovens store known as Bricks and Steel, which deals in pizza ovens and products available for pizza ovens. The art store at Best Little Storehouse is simply all art products. And auto is mostly, I should change this. I'm probably going to go a detailer at Best Little Storehouse, but I also used to own the brand Best Auto Detailer, and I haven't used that recently. If you're familiar with the fact that our brand used to be Best Auto Spa, we ran an auto detail store for over a year and a half here locally as a business, brick and mortar, with 4 employees in Corona, Michigan. And we just didn't find it very profitable. We were servicing all of the local dealerships on their lease return vehicles, but it just wasn't our gig. So we decided instead to make it an online store where people could go and purchase products for developing an online, or for developing their own auto detail service, let's say. So within the store itself, I'll give you a rundown of how this works. So behind the back end, you can kind of follow the traffic. I got traffic coming from all over the world, and you'll notice that I have 11 million AI chips. Why would I need AI chips in an e-com store? Well, I'm going to show you that, and it's really kind of unique how they're used here in Fresh Store, and I'm really glad I bought this product years ago because I updated it recently, and he still offers some really cool storefronts. Some of these can be generated automatically, some of them by manual process. So I generated some of these stores automatically. For instance, the oven store started as a base that I didn't work with. So if I wanted to build a store, I can start a Fresh Store by simply creating something from thin air. I can pick one. Now I can increase this to 10 stores or 30 stores or 100 stores, or even get a reseller license. If you're interested in this type of stuff, I'll leave a link below, but this is not something I'm really digging into just yet. I may in the future go for, I used to have the Tycoon plan, but 10 stores was a little too much to handle, and I'm not an e-com full-on type guy. So I decided it wasn't the best thing for me. So I just went with the 5 stores. So in this case, let's just go back to that auto store for a moment, and I'll show you in a sense how AI is utilized in e-com in this generation, at least in this instance. So I have categories, products, and articles that I can generate here, and also article categories, along with brands and offers that are basically, I can have several hundred brands that have several hundred offers, and those offers could come from various locations like Walmart, Etsy, Amazon stores. So one product may have multiple offers. Okay. And in this case, what I'll want to do right off the bat when I create my store is I'm going to want to create a category structure like you would for a WordPress blog. Okay. And in this case, what I've done is I've had it generate or build the categories for me using AI. And the way you do that is you come in here, you create a tree structure. Basically, you have it start with a basic niche. And then when you hit next, it's going to generate a whole bunch of categories based on that niche. Now you can edit through that, change the structure of the tree. You can see here like yoga clothing dips under with a subcategory of men's yoga clothing, with another subcategory of men's yoga tops and men's yoga pants. So you're going through a hierarchy of criteria. And this is something that every store owner should do when they develop their product list. So that's one avenue that can be generated with AI. Then we have products. Now, with these products that are created, each one in a category of its own with maybe more than one offer, I'm going to come down here and actually use the AI tool for auto products. Now, this is one of the AI tools. There are several, as you can see here. One lets you generate products on the fly, which is basically saying, okay, I want you to go out and find products based on this category using these search terms on this merchant account. I want 5 daily, and I want you to show me how many you're getting every day here in this column. Okay. And then I can also find products. Now I just turned on the one for Amazon. I could just simply search keyword products, okay, based on a particular category that I want to import it to. So let's say microfiber towels. I'm just going to go microfiber. And I'm going to go to, in this case, I'm going to go to Walmart. Okay. I'm going to search for offers, and I'm going to see what comes up. Now it's going to go in and look for the best sellers because that's what I'm asking for. Or I could go by popularity, review score, price, whatever I want to go by. And I'm going to search Walmart for those offers. Now I just recently acquired my Walmart affiliate or content creator status over there. It took a while, there's a big application process. And you have to have some standing in the marketing community, at least as far as followers go, for them to even consider you. So goes out to Walmart, finds these products for me instantly, gets the pricing, gets the image, gets the content. I know everything about these products now, and I can simply add them to my site. So what I'm going to do, I can even attach existing products to stuff I've already created in my store. But in this case, I'm going to take like this platinum series. I'm going to create an article on that one. I'm going to do one for this. I like the roll towels there. I'm going to do that one. And maybe just those are 14 by 14. These are 2-packs. So I'm not really into these, but the little ones sell, so let's grab some little ones too. And now it's going to go and generate articles based on the content that I pulled from the stores. And as far as the AI goes in that regard, I can also import Amazon links. So if I have a link to a store, let's say I'm out on Amazon and I'm like, okay, and I used to use another app that did this a lot. Now, let's say I go to my app store over. This is our store on Amazon. So we actually do run a store at amazon.com/shop/Leland Best. I've had this store since, I don't even remember, to be honest with you. I'm a bronze seller out here because I don't sell a lot on Amazon. And this one's primarily geared toward the Best Live TV component than it is anything else. And I really need to do just that and kind of break it down to be just the Best Live TV component. Oh, sorry about that, folks. I should probably keep an eye on things when I do that. So from here, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to just go to a product like the Dual 4070 here. And I'm going to go in and find the product on Amazon, and I'm going to grab the link. Okay, so I'm just going to grab this link. And I'm going to go back to my fresh store, and I'm going to drop the link here. Okay, and when I drop the link, it doesn't necessarily know the category here, so I'm not too concerned with it, but it says one link per line, select the categories for the newly created products. Now, in this case, what did I do? It's not really relevant to these areas. So I'm not going to put a category on it, and I'm just going to import the Amazon link. Oh, I guess it needs one. So I'll just go with, I'll go with the bottom one, detailing caddies, and I'll just import it. And it's probably not going to work because it's going to try and import an offer into the wrong category. Generate articles is another thing I can do with AI. So I can simply come over here, and in this case, it's picking up articles that have been strewn across all of my platforms. But because I'm in the details store, okay, I will probably want to do something auto related. So let's removing road tar from your vehicle paint. Okay. Keyword here. Let's just do exterior paint restoration. Tar removal. Car cleaning. I'm just trying to get some stuff and create. So I'm just going to create an article with AI. And so that's going to put that in the pump. It's going to go start generating it. And if you were watching my previous video, which I cut short and actually deleted, so maybe you watched it while I was live, I asked it to create an article on clay bars for auto detailing. And let's see what it actually created in the last run, because it's going to take a few for the other one to show up. So what I can do is also alter this and create images for it using AI. So if I find that it's not quite the article I was hoping for, so the content's located here, and I can simply scroll down to see what it is that it created. Kind of cool. I like it. Just a short, to the point type thing. Do I have any images? No, I don't. So the listing image, let's just have it create the images for us. So I'm going to come up here and say create image. And which images do you want to create for this article? I can do all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and have it create all the images. Well, actually, let's just do the listing image. Okay. And it does use up credits each time, depending on which one I do. So natural, I'm just going to go with a more realistic and subdued. In this case, I'm not going to be too weird about it. I'm just going to let it run. And it may not get this right because this is clay bars for auto detailing. It might not have a clue what to draw, but we'll see. And maybe it'll come up with something decent. And then the other would be for pages outside of the actual article. And I haven't even touched that one yet. that'll be a new one for me. So that one's going to take a moment to come around. There's the image, clay bar, vehicle. Oh, that came out pretty good. I'll take it. It's not a lot, but I'll take it. So I'll save that. The article has been saved. And then if I go to pages, this just gives me the option to, oh yeah, I forgot where I was here. This gives me the option to enable or disable article pages, brand pages, cart pages, cookie policies, anything that is a container within the system. So in this case, I have 15 pages on the website, sitemaps included. So I can go ahead and decide, do I want my terms to show? Do I want my special offers to show? Maybe I don't have any right now, so I just shut off my special offers page, things of that nature. And then, like I mentioned before, as far as the AI tools go, we went with detailed caddies in the last run. We were looking for products to come from Walmart this time, so it found 5. Let's go take a look at what it actually found. And so it went through and actually located properties. You can see here it went through its process. So let's go over to products, and we should see where they came in on. Ooh, there's a big one. Where'd that one come from? Premium foam cannon. That sounds cool. So we have these car cleaning kits that came in, like we were looking for. We were looking for car cleaning kits. We have 53 results here. So I didn't have to do much of anything with this, and yet the offers are showing up. So if we go to a page, right, let's just say, for instance, we go to the store. So this is the auto detail store. If we browse the products, it's simply going to take us to the auto detailing car wash category listing. And in this case, we're missing some images. So I'm probably going to go back and change an image for interior car care. We'll generate something for that because there's obviously nothing there. And obviously some more of the subcategories need images as well. So what I would do in that case is I'm going to go back to the dashboard. I'm going to go to my categories section. Article cap. Nope, this is the right one. And I should be able to, like, exterior car care. I had interior car care. We'll edit this. Go to images. Listing image doesn't have one, so we're going to create an image for the listing image. Submit. So you get the idea. A lot of stuff can get generated really quickly when it comes to building an e-com store when you have a system like this. And I can't emphasize enough how much time suck I would normally have to deal with trying to generate all this content on my own, and especially not paying a VA to do it for me. It makes it, that's a crazy image. Not what I'm really looking for, but I'm going to use it just because I don't have anything right now. And I want that to be the case in all of them. So if I have, I'm only getting 6 seconds per page in that area of the page work. So I really need to have, when it comes to all of these categories and subcategories, I need to go in and make sure that I'm covering the imagery that goes with this stuff. Like this one had an image, I thought, is shown on the home page. This image is used when the category is shown on the home page or in the all categories page. I don't believe this had an image at all. Yeah, it didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and add another image here for the listing image. I'm going to go with natural. I like the natural. The vivid gets a little weird, and he doesn't give a whole lot of choice in here. I would like to see perhaps more options. They are coming out with a new version very soon, and he's making requests currently for people to give their input on what they would like to see in the store. So if there's something you can think about, there we go. I'll take that. But you see how easy it is now for me to simply go in through here. Now I can view that link again and take a look. And you can see here now the exterior car care. Look at all this. I got all kinds of cool kit products that are up for sale. And come and click on here. And again, these images are being drawn from the location that they're purchased at. So in this case, this is content curated from Amazon. So if they go to purchase this product from my web store, they're going to order now, and it's going to be taking them to the page with a cookie over to Amazon so that they can buy it out of their own Amazon account. And that's it. Now, let's go back to where we started, and that was to post these using the RSS feed over here on Facebook so that there's a constant generation of articles. You can see here some of these don't have images yet, where they're being broadcast literally every 10, 9, every hour or so. There's an image post coming out here for various content, whether it's my wife's site with the Christian content, the posts from my art store, posts from the pizza ovens, doesn't matter where they're coming, posts from the pet store. So I've kind of synced them in such a way that every next post is going to be from a different category. Okay, and the way I did that was using Make. So let's head over to Make for a moment. And what we're going to do is just click in here. So the stores are built, the stores are running, and the way you actually take a feed from one of these stores is you go to the RSS section. So there is a feed section down here under RSS feeds. And the RSS feeds are designated by new products, old products, recently updated products, random products, and popular products. Same thing goes with articles. So I can decide which RSS feed I want to use. Now, if you're unfamiliar with RSS feeds, all that simply is a way. It's typically the letters RSS or feed at the end of the domain that's being utilized as the storefront. And when you click on an RSS feed or enter into the URL, what you're going to get is the drop list of each post that has been placed in the website all the way back to the beginning of when the RSS feed started. All it really has is the title, the image, and the description of the post. So it's every bit of content you would get from a WordPress blog, and it's all you really need to forward the information over to a post. Now, you're probably wondering, how are you getting these really cool posts with emojis and links and hashtags and all that stuff in order to put them on social? Well, that's the easy part. So we're going to head back to Make. And these are literally something you can do on a free account. You don't have to have a paid account to do this because of the size of the automation that's used is so small. Though the period of time that it's activated and how often it activates is going to be something entirely different. So we have the art, auto, Jenna, ovens, and pets. These are the 5 stores that I have running. And I also have a Facebook reply bot attached to the pages so that if somebody does comment on the pages out there, there are replies that can respond to. Now, this isn't finished yet. I'm still working on these. So let's go to the auto one. Okay, since that's the one we were working in. And you see we had a drop here. This is where the program broke for a moment. It wouldn't post on one day, so I didn't notice it until the next day, and I fixed it, and then it fired after I set it up again. So you can see there was a small break in the action here. It was deactivated by Make due to an error. It was because it couldn't post the X at the time. That's why I had to break this. Typically, what I would do is create from the RSS feed the component to go to ChatGPT to do a chat completion from the content that it delivers from the RSS. And then it creates a post for a Facebook page. That would normally continue on to another ChatGPT conversation completion that would allow me to create a Twitter post as well, or tweet that would go out on X and also identify the same product with a shorter post. I was having issues with this, and it's not common, but it's something to do with my accounts. I didn't have the API attached to the right account for one, and I have 3 Twitter accounts. So I need to go back and open up my Storehouse Deals account to connect my API to X using that account instead. And that's where those tweets will start going out. So the way this is done, it's pretty simple. You attach the URL of the RSS feed that I just showed you guys a moment ago. So we have the RSS feed right here. I use the random products feed. Okay, that way it's never, it could duplicate, and I should probably go with new products only, but my products aren't always being added every day. So it does if I automate them. But in this case, when I'm just letting them sit out there for a while, I'm not generating new products. So I need to just throw some stuff in the wheel and get it spitting out content. So in this case, I use the random product feed. I bring that over here and I drop it in the URL. I want 1 maximum return from that feed each time it picks it up. And I'm not going to test that yet, but I'll show you how it works in a moment. So I connect my OpenAI account to a ChatGPT completion node. I select the model that I want to use for the chat completion, which in this case is GPT-4o Mini, and it's a system prompt. So I need to add a message, and I'm going to create a role as an assistant, and the message is the prompt. So in this case, I'm going to need some of the content from the RSS feed. What I need from that is the URL, so the link out of the RSS field. So I have the raw link to the RSS field here, or I also have a URL up here. I can use either one. This is probably the choice that you would want to select, is the one right at the top. And in that case, there's also two items that identify the description and the summary of the post in the RSS feed. And in this case, I could just use the summary if I wanted to and ignore this step altogether and create an idea where I could just enter the summary and have it send that. But the problem with that is it also includes an image source. And sometimes that doesn't work out so well. So what we're going to try to do here is simply take the description of the raw article, or even come down here and use this description. It looks like it's feeding an image source out right away. So no big deal. I'm not concerned with that. What I'm going to do is have it analyze and create an engaging and captivating post based on that description, and also link to the call to action to the URL to go back and read the original curated article. That is proper content curation. If you don't include that link, you're making it out to be as though it's your product or your article that you wrote and it was your content. It's not. I made a summary of someone else's content. So I'm curating it and giving the attribution to the proper authority, the person who wrote the post. All right. So I'm not including summarizations. I don't want notes. I don't want additional content or remarks. And I only want the post. I don't want any comments by the AI to come along with it. And by doing that, it simply generates a simple post. When I do that, that's the content, but it's not necessarily a Facebook post. It's a summary of the RSS feed. So what I need to do then is attach my Facebook account, attach the page that I'm broadcasting the feeds to, and then I'm going to add the component that was created as a chat completion from GPT. It comes in here as a choice, and that choice is usually a number 1 or a message. And in this case, I'm dragging the choice message content. So the message and content is underneath. That's what's going to be the actual Facebook post. And at the bottom, it's going to have a URL link that goes with it. Okay. Now, this one is kind of cool because I don't have to do anything except for what the AI is creating. The AI is creating the entire post. It's adding the emojis, it's adding the hashtags, and it's even adding the link to the product article. So I don't have to consider myself adding any other features to the post itself. That cat coming in. And then I would normally attach that to reduce that to a smaller component and then post it on X. But in this case, we're not going to do that. So what does that do for us? Well, it creates the emoji post. You can see here in this last one on pizza ovens, it shows pizza, chefs, fire, utensils. So it's got great emojis in the content. It's leaving the link to the original post, though the original post is not the curated content. In this case, it's really, whoops, that one broke. Oh, because I removed that link. That's right. That was the one that I posted earlier, and I took that down, I believe. Let me see if that one's still there. I don't know how that one disappeared. Maybe it cut that link short. Let me double check here. Oh, it looks like it might have added. Let me copy the link address and see what the link looks like. Okay, well, that's a new one. I haven't seen it do that yet. Let me try one of these other ones. Okay, there we go. So something wrong with the oven post link, obviously. So what should happen when you click on the link is it goes to the store where that particular article was printed. And then you'll there from that point get the option to select which curated store it came from. In this case, it's an Amazon store. So when you go to add to the cart, what it actually does, based on the number that you're adding to the cart, it's going to come over here. It's going to add to the cart, and then you view the cart. So if you go to view the cart, you're going to see the Amazon, blah, 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 and then you proceed to checkout. Now, when you go to proceed to the checkout, it's going to take you basically to Amazon. And in this case, you would close out the checkout. So it's one of those situations where you're building content using the RSS feed from articles generated using AI, right? So we're creating all of the content with AI. And then we're using more AI to generate the posts using GPT based on the RSS feed that's already written by AI. And then if we wanted to add any other imagery or whatever, we could, but we're simply pulling it all from the original post. So that content, the image, the title, the the description per se all comes from the RSS feed. And then if we go ahead and run this, let's go ahead and see what happens. It's going to get the RSS feed. It's going to start creating the content summary, and then it's going to start to post to Facebook, all within about 20 seconds. So I can come back here, and once the post actually goes, well, this was one from previous as well that I don't think is existing anymore. I took that one down. So let's delete that post. If I can, I might not be able to. Yes. Sometimes in automation posts, you have to be sure you're logged in with the content. This one, I don't know what happened to that. I must have accidentally deleted that, or the links broke. So they might have broke the link. I see all these dots here, and that can be a sign that perhaps the link was messed up on the inside. So we'll look at that. Now let's just go ahead. Is that what just came in? Nope, that was 10 hours ago. That was 10 hours ago. Oh, so those were older posts. I'm sorry. So let's go back to the top. 45 minutes ago was this one. And I don't know that that was the one we fixed. That was with the paintbrushes. Yes. Okay. So let's go back again and reload. And we should see a new post because it would have been finished by now. And there it is. So for the auto detailer, it says, say goodbye to stubborn brake dust and hello to shiny wheels with Meguiar's Hot Rims Black Wheel Cleaner. Powerful 24-ounce cleaners designed specifically for black wheels, making it easy to restore their pristine shine. Little car emojis, car wash emojis, little star shines, a black heart, which I wasn't so sure about, but don't let grime dull your ride. Unleash the intense cleaning power that leaves your wheels looking brand new. Get yours today at Car Game and elevate your car game. Shop now at this link, and it looks like it broke it. So you can see where sometimes it's based on the way Facebook interprets the post content that was done by, and might be a limitation on text that was derived. So if I click on this, will it work? Yes. Okay. Sometimes they don't, and it may just be apparent that you're seeing that it didn't cover the whole text, but the link is still good. Okay. I don't like that it does this and it messes these things up, but sometimes it does that. So that easy. Now, if you notice, this one is available on 2 different stores. So this is where I'm looking for the words here. It's over here. Basically, it comes down to category versus, or product versus offer. So I have one product and 2 offers. So it's available in 2 different stores, Amazon and eBay, for 2 different prices, obviously. So which one are you going to choose? And in doing this, in curating the content and doing a comparison shop, it gives the user the ability to take a second guess and get that second opinion on maybe what they thought they were going to have to pay for a purchase, and then realize, oh my God, I can get it for half the price over here. So I hope that helps. I really do. That's just kind of my way of showing people how I use Make to create a quick flow using a store builder known as Fresh Store. I've been using Fresh Store, a product by Caleb. I can't remember Caleb's last name. He's been around for years. I really have seen a tremendous advancement in that product over the last 10 years. I reduced the number of stores that I work with, but I'm really kind of glad that I did, because now I simply have the 5 stores to manage on my own. I can sit in here and import products and create product listings all day long and not concern myself over, overload. I'm getting plenty of traffic daily coming in through all of this. So if Fresh Store is something you're interested in, I'll leave a link in the chat below. And well, actually, I'll put it in there right now on the YouTube channel. And it should be a linky to Fresh Store, I believe. Benny, what are you doing over there? So let's see if that link works. I think it will. I'll double check. Yeah, gives you a free trial. So if you want to go take a peek at the free trial of Fresh Store, go check it out today. If you're into e-com, I think you'll really appreciate what's available out here, and it'll kind of excite you again when it comes to building an e-com store. So I'm going to leave it at that. Again, my name is Leland Best from Best Live TV, also Best AI TV, where we do the Best AI podcast every Wednesday at noon. So if you want to learn more about how we utilize AI in our life and business, stop on by where we'll show you how. We'll see you in the next video, everyone. Take care and have a wonderful weekend.